The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Line gets set, first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Second and 8 from the 16. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll run this one off right tackle. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. That one comes out hot down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Offense set on first down. Power football with the run. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Keep it on the ground. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Dropping back, it's Warren. He's got him this time. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Miami. How about that D coming up with a play like that? This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 9, Miami 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Warren. Pulls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hurricane. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5.
That makes the score Miami 14, Michigan 9.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Picking this boy off like crazy.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yards.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put six up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kane.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Back to throw, it's Warren. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah, I figured that'd be it. GG.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you, man,
Yo,
I love
what up?
quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
I'm just online.
Pass to the receiver.
Head-to-head, random.
Tackle is made after the first down. While the Canes are
Figure I
known for
sharpen my
big-time
skill
playmakers,
while I'm at the
tough
crib.
physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Ward. He makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Trying not to get hit.
Play by the quarterback. Nothing else
Played a
done
whole,
to your running back.
10-game head-to-head.
Running back. He's
Try
used to
to
having the
get in
ball
the
in his hands,
playoff.
and he's a big running back.
Made
So
2
if
people
quarterback
quit
brings
already.
the crowd
So.
in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory.
Ooh.
They'll go for it. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
Nah, it's all pro.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie
Head to head,
baby.
the default is all pro.
You want to talk about a great way to start.
He caused that. He got himself burnt.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better.
The rank? No. Like All-American or sophomore, something like that. I just got demoted. I guess probably why I stopped playing it for a while. I got demoted, but I'm gonna try and get up to the whatever the third highest rank is. I don't remember the name.
First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Wolverines in the hurry up. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I already know the Michigan playbook well enough. That's the one I was using in the Dynasty for a good minute. Basically, Madden playbook.
They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground.
Yeah, John, you gotta get this little streaming league going. Get you signed to the university.
And it's incomplete.
Get that call from Castanet.
They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. To the air.
Come on,
It's Warren.
come on.
Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Yes, sir, man. You know,
Right there. Good pickup. It's still
this
short.
money up. 6,000 is crazy though. Ah, yeah, things will go well. Things will go well for sure. I tuned in a couple times. Shit they doing is creative as hell. You have everything.
Off play action. They're trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They move the tight end all over. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
Got the setup.
Makes the catch past the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you adjusted for just some real high quality.
So once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Come on.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the tackle.
That's the shit jumping. Got the RTX 40 series.
He got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
We're playing the ultra. Invested for show.
Miami 7, Michigan 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
But nah.
Wide receiver
6K a
shows
month.
motion.
It's nothing to scoff at, boy.
Feeling some heat.
Ah.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed.
I'm just on how you coordinate something like that. That is some Mr. Beast ass scheme right there. We rented out a whole campus. No one else would be here but you. No one's allowed in, no one's allowed out.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I'm getting there. I love it.
Listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about this defensive line. This pressure.
Using your resources.
Getting him on the ground.
Using your resources. Life is connections, for real.
On fourth down, going to the air.
That's a pick.
And it's incomplete.
Oh.
The defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And I don't know how to explain
Easy
that.
work.
Fourth down and long.
Yeah, I saw
Because
they in Akron. I was like, there's no other reason you go to Akron.
I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to
You know what old dude said back in the day, man, I don't know anyone going to Cleveland on vacation.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Oh, he left him grabbing.
Maybe I didn't need to
Right on
hesitate.
him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Good job by the receiver.
Honorary
not to
degree.
run into coverage,
Ooh, Kai?
but find a
Damn.
spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man
Honorary,
coverage, the
yeah,
receiver
no.
staring at the quarterback all the way across the field.
Crazy
that
to me.
time, the receiver didn't give the
He tried to
quarterback
pick
his
that shit
eyes, so they
off.
were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Yeah, honorary degree is great. Oh, LeBron. Oh, man. Never even went to college.
You see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right
Like,
away and limit games.
They gave it to Melo, it made sense, you know.
A nice job
Brought
by
them
the
boys
defense.
a
They're
zaddy.
tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to
Did big
find
things.
him in the passing game in a lot of different situations.
LeBron
That
is
time,
crazy,
perfect
though.
coverage, and nice
Oh,
job
I got it
bringing
there
the
late.
guy down. Not easy to do.
Got it there late.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver
There
the
you go.
football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays
You gonna block
aggressive,
it?
and I think they stay aggressive
No?
because they're in field goal range. They got that three in their back pocket.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
good, easy
I don't
call
know
for the
LeBron.
ref. And that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away.
Is his he got his school still. I promise, I think.
From inside his own 15, looking for
Wonder they got an athletic division.
To get it out across the 25, he's brought down at the 26.
Start getting
Michigan
some
ready to get that offense rolling
real
again.
demons about the
Running
school.
out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot
He
of
throwing
football
the 8.
left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation,
He
best
throwing the
players
8.
got to touch the ball.
Knew he was throwing the 8. Didn't know what route he was
Like you
running.
go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that
Barbecue
pressure
chicken.
off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46.
It's been how many years? It's been 5. Yeah, the first kid to I'm getting fried. Hey! Let's go. First kid to make it from here, from I promise you're not gonna hear the end of it. He quitting. I know he quitting. What's the challenge? You got his stick.
A little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right
You
before
got
the
boom.
half.
That
All
was
the
clear as day a
momentum
fumble.
shifts straight to the other side.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the
Yes, sir.
timeout. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Using the quick game. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Complete some of these
Cam Ward, boy.
You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette.
Ward got an arm. Yo, he getting caught.
Play for the offense.
Hey.
Fires on the move. He can't find anybody.
He's gonna try to throw the running back, but got caught up on the block.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion. Next play.
Streffo.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the
Take
middle.
it.
It's Martinez. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a
It's
first
nice playing
down.
with somebody who can make any throw,
Offense is clicking, everything working together really
as
well.
opposed to what I've had the past 5 dynasty seasons.
Good rhythm, good flow.
It's nice.
Defense is gonna have to find something
Nice
to
pick.
kinda mess up this timing.
I ain't use it. That was a pick.
Quick completion on the out. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone.
They said 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks till your game come back, John. Your Arc Raiders.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
Who's that?
The defense able to drag
Get
him
the
down,
shit out
but
of
not
him
before
like that.
they'll recycle that down marker. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Quick strike complete. They'll use
That
the
was risky,
timeout
huh?
right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I need it.
Running out of time here
Yes,
in the
sir.
first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points
That's
on the
gonna
board
be good.
before the break. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to
was
7
that?
seconds. From the
I really
3-yard line,
thought they
they'll
would
try
stick
it
to the
again
$40
on 3rd
price
and goal.
tag. They said, yo.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah!
As he was
They
going
said
for
free to
6
play.
right
Get
there.
everybody in there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not
That
to
beta
run
worked
through the
wonders
football, and I think a lot
for
of
those
that has to
people,
do with
man.
they know they're in field goal range.
Perfect
They can
timing.
take
Marathon
3 points on
drop.
the board.
Marathon was boo-boo cheeks.
They'll have just enough time
They had
to
their
get one
tech
more
test ready to
snap
go.
before the half.
Said, you try this instead.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Into the
Got
end
him.
zone, and it's caught.
Oh, we gonna, what?
Touchdown, Kane.
Scream the hell out of Arc Raiders.
This offense right now,
Have a little calendar. Got them Arc Raiders. College football 26. What else we got coming out at the end of the year? I'm gonna stream Metal Gear, the remake. I played 1 and 2, and I wish I should have streamed those games. Those get great games. End of the year, something gonna sneak in there. There's always some surprise game. Next year, GTA, of course. That Captain America, Black Panther 2. All that. To me, it's probably like a handful of games like that. I don't know if I would stream on like first play. 'Cause you just want to be focused, like locked into the story and nothing else. Like if Last of Us 3 comes out, I don't know. I don't know. Might be something I play with my girl, but the rest, yeah. You can't trust Marvel. That Avengers was cheeks. That Guardians of the Galaxy was. That's peak. I agree, yeah, that Avengers was it. Avengers was not good.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive.
And then DC didn't learn from it. They said we'll do the same thing. Let's try and do it better. Suicide Squad. Cheeks. The game was free on PS Plus, and I still haven't beat it. Fumble. He got it put now. Yeah. I understand. I understand. Now you take the leader and make him ass. They all look generic. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, there's a million versions of those characters, and they still felt like Timu. Like, bland. I don't know. Maybe the art style. The art style was lacking a little bit. Guardians has a cool look to it. Spider-Verse has a cool look to it. That new game, the Captain America game, that just looks like live action, so.
The names that built this program are
Avengers
legendary.
a little
Lewis, Taylor,
bland.
Reed,
Like
Portis, Kosar, Testaverde, and it is with reverence, respect, and excitement.
I'm gonna see if your stat updated actually. Hold on.
Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand to
They still at 24.
preparing to square off.
Yes.
We'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss
We ain't even trying to see nobody bust it open.
Team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA
They about to
Sports
try and
College
abuse
Football.
who?
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
Abuse
Guys,
what
we're
now?
ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff.
I already know.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
I should actually
Here's
get
the
acquainted with
first set of downs.
Ole Miss for the rest of this game's lifetime.
Looking
This
to
is
pass,
2 months.
it's
So I
Ward.
can figure out how nice Jackson Dart is.
Right, complete.
Was it you that sent that clip of him versus Cam Ward? He was hitting them targets.
Getting the positive gain and seeing if you can build some
And I think it's making the right play.
Maybe I was too harsh.
That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes, and they get too aggressive, and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it. Get it to my running back. Let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
And he got
I had time to do
just as he
nothing else.
released the pass, it's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and
Yeah.
300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to
Cam
hit you. That
was-
time, the pressure got
He
to
was
him
whooping
and forced the incompletion.
Shadur into shape though.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
Damn.
That pass not close as he got
All right.
trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the
applying
game. They
pressure,
don't
and
get
that's
it, but
okay.
let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Pressing on circle. We'll go circle X R1.
They're throwing for it on
X.
fourth down.
Yes, sir.
Got it past the marker. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling
Actually,
catch
Trey
is
versus
ready to give
NFL
them a
PA
first
rookie
down.
for me.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college.
Try this shit again.
Such a good
Choke
job
zig.
working the middle of the
Yeah.
field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every
Ooh, read it like a book.
having a slot receiver.
Read it like a book.
Hit
Good job.
hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they
Damn,
could
I need
get
a
to
stripper
him and
doing this
affect
route.
his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Okay.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
I
penalty.
take legal contact.
The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hey.
Keeps
Oh.
the legs moving. And
All right.
short plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Man, that quarterback can.
It works for me.
Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed.
Yo, I don't know where Tone
Man, I'm
is.
telling you, that has to be exhausting.
He the one told me to get on.
Chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine.
They
but
said,
then
yo,
it's
we
spread
playing
the ball.
Apex. My girl not home.
Just
You about to
exhausting.
turn up.
Makes the grab. It's Martinez.
Oh. That should have snapped my kneecaps.
The patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield.
Put his kneecaps in another county.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Ward.
That's fine. 50 yards.
Really nice job by the quarterback dropping.
Yeah, we need to get the league on. We had the league on last night, but Justin went AWOL.
They're about to snap it for the
I'm thinking he knocked out because the system was still on.
But they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. How about that play to get
Almost
a
a
hand in
touchdown.
there and force the incompletion?
Got to give the defense credit
Said
on
check
that
him
play,
again.
taking
Oh
everything
no.
away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's
Oh
decision
no.
time, 4th and short, and you're in
Oh,
field
kick the
goal
field goal.
range. What do you do here?
Let's see.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. First points of the day come on that field.
25.
Team that really prides
Man,
themselves
Wax
on
gonna do
showing
something
leadership.
strange.
We've seen that.
No change.
Here they are playing at home today. Nice
Still ain't
job
say nothing.
on the opening
Copy,
drive.
copy.
Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Remaking a trip to her niece for the weekend.
And he gets it up
Over
to the
at Virginia.
36. It'll be a 1st down.
I'm gonna be here because I technically have to be available for OT.
Where the 1st down marker is, and they understand
Like
where
it
I
won't
gotta
be
get
going.
to. A lot of people you'll see
But
north south and try to bounce out wide.
works
and
out.
make big plays.
We have much
Sometimes it's not about making
to
big
do.
plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make
Going to
big
walk.
touchdown runs.
Order out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Every girl doing their own thing. Something is in the air.
He's looking to throw.
Guys, weekend, yes sir.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells.
Saturdays are for the boys.
One thing, and the run even better. A
At the
big
moment.
pickup on that one. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter.
The end of the 1st quarter. Miami 3, Ole Miss 0.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run play action.
God, man. Knocked it out, though. I don't know who 0 is, but I like him.
No flags, it'll be 3rd down. They line
He
up
hasn't been able to get it to Harris,
long way
which
to
is
the
nice.
sticks from here. Looking downfield, it's dark. They get
Pick.
to him as he throws.
That throw was
pass is
ass.
well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Pick.
And it's intercepted.
Bet.
Turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call. Flying out to the left.
Restrepo.
Touchdown, Miami. And once he
Come
got
on.
loose, it was all over. That was a
Restrepo.
lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ole Miss ready.
I wonder if the music comes in there. That's copyrighted too.
They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board.
You ain't getting me with that. Get out of here.
Now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time.
You get nervous.
Someone was going to break.
You have to get to running.
They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right.
That should be a drop.
Big time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Priestcorn.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Oh, he mushed me. Oh, man. Just got disrespected just now.
Moving the sticks for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. With jet sweep pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that in, especially when these guys are ahead coming around the outside.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Hey, no first down. Stop it.
Short of the end zone, but they'll have it
there. And I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the
Can't drop
defense
that.
is going to
Can't
be
drop
really
that, brother.
So I think it's an opportunity to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling
Calling
away
a
as they
timeout
try to
just to
put
run a
points
play
on the
action.
board right before the half.
I'm goofy, but watch it work.
Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. Pass is incomplete.
Maybe could have worked.
Dwindled down to 7 seconds.
Defense did a great job. Third and
Will
short.
I ever run it again? No.
They're expecting quick
Stump.
throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Here I am doing a fake roll around, end around.
Decided this is 4 down territory. The offense still on the field.
You gonna tie it up with the field goal? If you got any sense, he'll tie it up the field goal.
Be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all.
All right.
You come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're gonna have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Give me that ball back.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the
Got that Reggie Miller.
down by a field goal. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Don't do it.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks
Sir,
it into
throw it
the
away.
fourth row.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done. And
Want to take one to the house, to the crib, to the apartments.
Miami offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything,
You got a block there, brother.
It's frustrating, and you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space.
That wasn't even who I was trying to throw to. I'm glad it got there.
It's an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out.
Okay.
They'll decline the penalty.
Whatever
Offense
you
set for
say.
second down.
Whatever you say.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. Right down the middle. And it just squirted.
Okay,
through
I
his
thought he
hands.
caught it.
He wanted to take off and got too
I was gonna
I
say,
gotta be
well
honest,
deserved, well
this tight end
deserved.
was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a kick.
They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying along the field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Finds his man. It's Martinez. Tackled immediately after the catch. Well, he made
on
the
my
grab,
ass
but
right
the
now.
doors closed quickly after that.
And
On
I
my
like
bumper.
this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense.
Make it happen on your feet.
You honestly
Can't guard
really do
everybody.
Better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time.
We gonna eat.
Use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game. And now you see them in the secondary make that big play.
Low ass kick me.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
That should be a fumble. Absolutely be a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 17, Ole Miss 7.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. The completion well past the sticks. Not
Where he was going. That's a good throw.
That much of a sure thing, an easy
He made a bullet
conversion
pass.
for this
That's getting
offense.
picked off.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Finds his man. It's Priestcorn. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the line. He couldn't find anywhere.
Kick that field goal.
Now it's 4th down.
Kick that field goal. Live to fight another day.
You've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball.
Kick that field goal.
Got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man enough for the first.
Hey.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Parrish.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Dart. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It falls in.
Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal, boy. Damn.
Field goal range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody.
All right.
Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here.
Onside. I know it's coming.
It's good.
Onside is
Got all
coming.
3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down in possession late in the 4th quarter.
Smart.
You do not have to kick an onside kick. Trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win
That was
this
close.
game.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick
That was
onside
close.
every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Martinez. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield.
Oh.
He is down at the
Come on,
1.
man.
Terrific run after the throw and catch.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball.
Killer can.
Nice job.
You think I'm going for the end around? Why?
And creating the explosive play.
Oh, he ain't fall for it. He ain't fall for it. Look at me. Look at me.
Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Restrepo saved me.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This defensive
He just ran past the block. Who is my blocker?
Uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball
What
back
is wrong with you?
time for their offense. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity,
It's gonna really deflate him though, 'cause I'm scoring. I don't care. I'm sick. I'm sick. We chewing the clock. I don't care.
That could be a costly play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And be respectful. Give him a chance to score. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman.
First order of business.
If I was not streaming, I would not do this. I'd milk the shit out that clock and send the shit home.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David? Amen. He hurls one deep
I
on
respect
the left
it.
side. And that one falls in completely.
Now, what would possess you to swat that?
First down, second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time.
Who would possess somebody to swat that ball?
Looking downfield, it's Dart. Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Fires to the
Yoink.
wideout. Oh, picked off.
Yeah, shit. Come on. Go home.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turn.
That.
You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
A strong, methodical,
GG.
workmanlike effort.
GG's. GG's. Should I do another? I should do another. There's Ole Miss.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
He's
The
clearly
officials
inactive.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Everybody in college football picks Bama. I specifically search for tier 1 teams, but
Use the play
anyone who
fake. Now
has a
throw.
tier 1 team is picking the Bama.
Fires to the right. Oh,
I just malfunctioned.
throw that one in there. Big,
I don't know what that was.
gain on that one as he
Here you go,
steps
that.
out of bounds with a first down.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. They make
I
the
like
stop, but
Harris.
not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I like Harris, John.
He holds it, he
I like
holds
him.
it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use it.
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That was too easy. Oh, he might quit. 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 Come on. Speed up my season.
Strolled his way into the end zone. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick
Bro
it
gave me
off.
false hope.
Punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure coming. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
He's got such good awareness.
No.
He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts.
Get down. That shit down.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Looking for room. It's Haynes. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Caught over the middle. It's Bernard.
That's good shit.
Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first.
Ah,
Touchdown, Alabama!
All right.
But they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the point after is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move.
Oh.
And it's picked off. And they'll drag it
That was
down
weird.
after a good
That was
return
weird.
on the interception.
I was trying to bullet, but it went high.
That's
I don't know.
in this defense. They stay locked in on their
That was
rules,
goofy.
and he made the
Bad
pick.
throw.
We'll see the offense
That
make
definitely
its
had the
way onto
lead
the field here,
on his
hoping
corner.
for a successful drive. He'll pull it on the read.
Uh-oh.
Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied at 7.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And it's
You dropped the pick, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? No.
The big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. Excellent job working through the air. They're
Can't stop
finding
him.
a hole in that defense and picking
Talking
up
all that
first
talk
down.
about Bama, but I can't
That's a
stop
really
him
good
right now.
example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up
Get him.
1st and goal.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and
Don't
also
scramble
his
again.
recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
There's like 3 people there. How does nobody stop it?
Operator to work and put 6
Wow.
on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Okay. All right.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring a
Why
touchdown.
is the Crimson Tide mascot and elephant again?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the
I feel
28.
like I should have stopped that last drive.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Creates a little space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To throw, it's Dart. Getting some heat.
No!
Quarterback can pull the trigger and down he goes.
Yo, he's blitzing. He is pressing. Or I don't know what it is, but he's getting back there. He's screwing up good plays.
Defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances.
He's screwing up good plays right now.
That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes a connection. Just what this offense was looking for.
All right.
Sets him up at the 26
Missed
for
the
the
time.
first down. He wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Barney, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Oh, my God.
Pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
That's
a timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away in the...
Quitting. But to waste my time. Oh, Miss kind of trash. That was my first game with him.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bentley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Game basically telling you
First down, here comes this
not
offense.
return kicks.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's crease court. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damage when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And he'll make the catch at the 15. Touchdown, Rebels! What a grab and go for the score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Tate. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Davis. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you
Hot hand right now.
And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everything.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Dart. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last
Lucky as hell,
time.
boy.
That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's crease court. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out fast. And he cruises.
That was perfect. That was perfect. I get why you would quit, though. I understand. Oof, I just quit myself. I get it. I get it. Ole Miss could throw. They can't run, but they could throw. Who can I run with? Iowa State, Oregon. I don't want to run the ball. Kennesaw and Eastern Michigan. Hey, if I play with a real dirt team, then what? Yeah, because what? Let's get the best trash team available. Take these boys to the promised land. Offense, defense, 75 cents. Yeah, that might be it. Might be it. 80. James Madison. MU. Nobody better right now. Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. Yeah, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. Ain't got no defense. I'm going in circles. Oh no, I'm going in circles. Oh, James Madison.
Welcome, everyone, to Tempe, Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Logan. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
We're going to see if James Madison got them dogs.
Wasting no time taking a shot.
They do not have them dogs. Confirmed. Confirmed.
He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. 1st down for this offense. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Coming after it.
Whoa, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
They're good pickup, but still short of the first down.
You don't have to stop, put your hands out. It should be a pick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's Scatterbo. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end.
You have to do a lot to get through me, boy.
He's looking to throw. It's complete.
You don't have to do too much to get through me.
And I think he does a really good job here.
How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming long enough.
He's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
He'll bring it out. It's Logan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side.
Maybe they got them dogs. Maybe. Possible.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in
Cam
the
Ross.
slot, usually get
He's
a better
fast.
matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Going up top on 1st down. He's got it. Got room at the 35. Off he goes. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to barge their way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it.
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Got his man on the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Got it in the middle. It's Penny. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Got his man quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to get to it. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The quick out.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but
I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more.
Trying to spring a guy free. To the air on 1st down.
How? That's it. That should be it. I'm moving on to the finals. I'm playing that. Fuck this game.
Got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Buys a little extra time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
On the move. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it.
That's it. Stream over. Fuck out of here. Sad. That is sad.